The question is, have I ever been to Taiwan or China? I've been to the city of Alhambra. I've been to San Gabriel. I've been to Rolling Heights. Those are very Chinese cities in Los Angeles. That's my sarcastic answer to no. I've never been to Taipei, Taiwan. 我没有去过. But I've been to the cities that have a very high population in they pretty much come over here, right? People from Taiwan, they fly over here and they stay here. So I do want to go one day soon, within the next 5 years or so. No, but the answer is 我没有去过. How many of you guys been to California? Raise your hand. And I'm texting somebody right now. How many people raised their hands? Dylan. Oh, how did I learn Chinese? Typically, how people normally learn languages in the household. When your parents speak to you, 就是你的父母亲跟你说话，你就会听他们说的话，你就会回答他们。When your parents speak to you, you sort of listen to it, and then you listen more, then you could talk, right? Your listening skills, like when you guys learn English, you guys could hear better when you watch the English TV shows. You guys, but when you guys have to talk, then there's pressure. I think everybody in this classroom are going through similar feelings in which you might be embarrassed of talking. You might be embarrassed that the other person might laugh at you or not understand you and say, hey, what are you doing trying to learn English? One of my things is I really don't like it when people say, 就是假如我说国语，对不对？假如我就在学习我的国语，我就跟他开始说国语，因为他是中国人。我说我很喜欢打排球，我跳得很高。And they'll say to me, oh, your Chinese is so good. I really don't like that because that tells me that my Chinese isn't that good and that they know I'm trying and they're trying to, they call it patronize you. Oh, you're patronizing. So how many people in this classroom has had the experience of trying to speak English and the person says to you, oh, your English is so good. How does that make you feel? Anyone? This is a moment of honesty. Go ahead. Could you say that again? I didn't hear anything.
I think I will be proud of that.
Oh, okay. You'll be proud of that. They compliment you and say, oh, your English is so good. Try more. Continue.
Yep.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Oh yeah, David, we have a question.
Anybody else?
This person is asking if your mom and dad can speak English.
Yes, believe it or not, my dad speaks more English than my mom because he has to do with more business with American people. Basically, my story is 我是美国出生的 I was born in America. 可是我的父母亲是从上海出生 because of the Chinese Revolution, and他们搬到台湾 Taipei, Taiwan. This was before the 101 building. This is way before the 101 building. And 他们1975年就搬到美国去。我是1978年出生，纽约出生。现在我住在加州，可是我在纽约出生。So my dad spoke more English because he had to pay the bill, deal with white people. And my mom was more of like a housewife, and so her English still isn't very good. 她已经住了美国可能50年。 She lived in America for 50 years, and her English is still. I mean, your English is probably better than hers, just because of the concept of she doesn't have the opportunity to speak. So whenever you have an opportunity to speak English with anybody, the more people that you speak with, the better you get. You learn one or two or three things from everybody. Like Dylan, do have a question for you. Like when you play tennis, you say you play tennis.
Yes.
Did you play better when you played with a lot of different people, or did you play with the same person, your same partner, over and over again?
Oh, whenever I play with different people, like yeah, play different people because when I play tournaments and play with other schools, playing with other players, get better. It's same with other sports.
Yeah.
If you play with more people,
Exactly.
you will get better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And did you also lose when you played other people?
Definitely, I definitely lost a lot more than I won.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's part of the process to get better.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And right. And language is the same thing, guys. Language is the same thing. It's the same concept. The more you play, you lose initially at first, meaning you'll stumble on the words, but then you get better as time goes on. That's, if you're persistent. Don't give up. If you have a desire to learn English, talk to as many people as you can. Pretty much memorize 100 phrases and just say that, and make. Basically, language is something that the concept of language is communicating your thoughts to somebody else. That's the primary basis for language. It's not, oh, I can enunciate so well, I can pronounce it so well, and it's perfect grammar. No, that's not language. Language is, you just say it. You try and say within your mind to communicate that emotion, that concept. And if they get that, then that you accomplished it. So if you don't take anything home with you, 就是假如今天晚上你或是今天早上你要学一个东西，学这个东西，我也不知道怎么说 concept Chinese，我不知道怎么说 concept，怎么说 ？Does anybody know how to say concept?
概念，David, concept mean 概念，那个概念 is like your thought of thinking, the way of your thinking. I mean,
oh,
okay.
Okay. 现在我的头脑太紧张了。I'm too nervous in the sense that I can't really hear anything. So 概念 okay, 概念 yeah. What does 概念 mean again? Concept, yeah, the concept. Anybody else have any stories that they like to tell about their learning of English? Both positive and negative. Anything? Any stories about them trying to learn English?
Ask a question.
Yes, ask.
I have a question I always want to know. Do you ever feel hard to feeding people like different race because we are not white people and feel hard to feed it?
I would say initially, yes. It is hard to, because we're all human, and humans are flawed. They basically look at the color of your skin, they look at how you look like, how tall you are, everything, the clothes you wear, and they make an immediate judgment. And we're all like that. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just the way most people work. So initially it is hard to to fit in, but it's how you deal with people over time. Over time, people will know your character, and people might like you, people might not like you. In life, because was 40 了, 40 years old, I met plenty of people in my life, and guess what? A few people don't like me, and that's okay. That's how you live. And so that's also another big concept. Don't be afraid to, you cannot control other people's behaviors. You can only control your own, and you don't worry about what you cannot control. That's just wasted energy. So if somebody doesn't like you, you say hi and they go way back, or they even gossip about you and say mean things. You know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You let them say, and you prove them wrong, basically. You just keep on doing what you're doing, be honest, true to yourself, make yourself happy. Don't care about what other people think, because you're the most important thing for yourself. I'm pretty sure that the people that are making fun of you, or people who don't like you, or the ones that they're not thinking of you most of the time, you know. But you're thinking of, oh, I hope that guy likes me, or I hope I can impress that person. But then again, that person is not even thinking of you, not even giving you any notice because they have their own lives. And, you know, that's when they have control of you, and you don't want that. You know, the earlier you learn those life concepts, I think the happier one will be. You know, I might have went off on a tangent. I even forgot what the question was. Well, one Jimmy, one of the West. But anybody else? Any questions for Dylan and for Peyton, the other instructors?
Are you a doctor?
Am I a doctor? No, I'm an occupational therapist. I wasn't smart enough to be a doctor. I do find that humor. So what she meant, sort of fake. I don't know if you